Hello Hoodoo fans and welcome to the RV Reservation Portal walkthrough. This video is here to help you create an RV reservation with our new website reservation system. If you need help, you can always call 541-822-3799 extension 6110 dial option 1 or always email rvrow@hoodoo.com. Just like many other companies today, we are very understaffed and we are trying to get things done as quickly and efficiently as possible, and that is why this online video is here for you. So enough of that, let's get started. So there's a couple things that you need to know before we get started. First of all, we've employed a 7-day cancellation policy, and the reason for this is we've had people come in the past and book every single weekend for the entire season, and then when they're not showing up, they call the last minute and they say, oh, we're not coming up. Well, that's just not fair to everyone else looking to book an RV spot. So we've created the system to help you guys check in and check out more efficiently. Speaking of checking in, checking out, we have a 4 p.m. check-in and a 5 p.m. checkout the next day. There is a little bit of a lag time there, so you might have to wait for your spot to open up if you do check in at 4, but we'll get into it as soon as possible. A lot of people look at the online system and they say, well, the day I want isn't available. Well, if it's not green on the calendar, that means it's already booked. So the best thing you can do is add yourself to the waiting list. Finally, there is no reservations during winter break. You can only sign up for the waiting list because it is extremely busy time, and we will assign them as we see fit and best as we can. And lastly, please be accurate with your RV size. Sometimes we get people saying they have a 30-foot RV and it's a 45-foot RV with 2 pop-outs and it doesn't fit in the spot. And once again, this is a disservice for absolutely everyone, and we don't want that to happen. So to make it smooth as possible, be accurate, please. Now, on to the actual reservation. You'll notice the very first step is to create an account. So I've created an account. Now I'm logged in. You can see over here, Dominic Weber. And the first thing I'm looking at is the different spots that I can book. I could book standard spots, I can book oversized spots, but what you probably want to look at is your RV map. If you don't know Hoodoo very well, we've created a little map showing you exactly where your spot is. Most of you seasonal people are pretty well versed in these spots, but we created it anyway just so you can see it. I'm just going to go back up here and notice it says we're in November. There are no dates. I'm going to look for an open date. If it's red, it means you can't actually book those days. And if it's green, it means there may be some spots available. All right, I finally see some green spots opening up here. You notice that all of December is still red. I'm just going to go ahead and try to book somewhere in January. And it looks like I can book on January 14th. So I'm going to pick that day, and you can see I still have oversized standard available. I'm just going to book a regular one here. And it says here, this is spot number 10, 2769. All the others are actually already taken. So that's why you see these particular numbers. Those are the only ones available. Just going to select my date and hit continue. The very first thing it's going to ask me to do is fill in my information. That I have to fill in all of this in order to get through. And then I have to agree to the terms and conditions down here. Hit continue. And this is the screen you'll see once you've paid. Notice the first thing it says is that you also got emailed the same invoice. You'll notice you can also add additional vehicles or lift tickets for your convenience that you can use when you check in, or you can even add lessons. So the calendar can be a little confusing at times because it's always going to show you green through here, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything besides the wait list is open. If you'll notice here, I can always book a wait list spot, but if you notice it says here, there's no RV spots until May 17th, May 17th, May 17th. I can't do anything with any of those other ones. But if I want to book on a particular day, let's say January 5th, I just click there and then I pay my RV waitlist deposit, and you will be put in the queue from the date you pay. And it is first come, first served basis. So if you select a particular spot, you can say book now, and go ahead and go through the exact same thing. Make sure to choose what you want, dry camping, oversized, or a standard spot, and just check out with a $25 deposit, and the rest will be due when you check in, and that is how you pay for a waitlist spot. And that is all you need to do to book a RV spot. Once again, if you have any questions, you can email rvrow@hoodoo.com or call us at 541-822-3799 extension 6110 or dial option 1, and we will see you on the slopes. Have a great day.